Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. I am Damon Johnson, aka Naomi Wynters, singer, songwriter, drag entertainer, cosmetologist, producer, costumer. I do all the things. Check out my website, book a personal reading on my website, snag you some hair care products, some makeup, some lashes, and some other things. And there's stuff there that's not listed that I do. So you never know if it's something that you think I might do, then shoot me a message. Personalized water bottles, T-shirts, etc. All of the things. Alrighty, today's energy card pull is the Rider card. It's ruled by number 1 in numerology, and number 1 means your instincts are correct. Keywords for this card are visitor, arrival, messages, news, quick movement, new info, taking action. Astrology ruling this card is Aquarius. Timing is quick. Days, excuse me, confirmation. Everything confirmation. No, it's not. You guys watch my videos. You know there's not always burping every day. There's not a phone going off every day. There's not all these noises. It's very calm, very peaceful, very serene over here. All right, here's your card, the Rider card. Okay, Spirit, on this Saturday, what do we need to know? What do we need to know on this Saturday to quite possibly get us through the weekend or get us through the day at the latest? Oh, we got a card upright already. Oh, that card doesn't even go in there, but the Scythe card from yesterday is in there. So there is something that is going to be suddenly removed from you. Maybe it's this rest period. Or there's a ruthless win, and maybe it's not even removed from you. Maybe it's from someone else. So it's around you. Card flipped over. Strength, unquestioned. The Strength card coming out. Okay, unquestioned confidence. The Strength card is a card that lets me know that the devil had his hand in play and was at play, but you beat him with the Strength card here. You have beat the devil, quite frankly, at his own game. Unquestioned confidence. Death card on the bottom of the deck. So your confidence in yourself has created a necessary ending, quite possibly an ego death, quite possibly someone trying to control things. But they got a reality check. And this reality check showed them that they are emotionally intelligent. Some people are lacking. Like, for instance, someone will sit in through text and play games with you because they're annoyed or because they're dealing with someone that you don't do or you don't deal with. So it is what it is. So unquestioned confidence is here. Ace of Cups is emotional readiness, and the Hierophant is traditional teachings here. So someone through the your unquestioned confidence has learned they are emotionally ready. It's like you beat them at their own game. They were trying to see if you were weak enough to succumb to whatever manipulative tactics they were applying and games they were playing. But not only did you ruthlessly win in this situation, you showed them what it looks like to be emotionally ready and to overcome traditional teachings. And traditional teachings, I feel like, are a safeguard because there are a lot of people that wanted to fit into societal norms. That's what I feel. That's what my understanding is when I look at it. Traditional teachings it's a safe space for people that wanted to fit in. I don't feel like traditional teachings are always the way because everyone to quote Star Wars, this is the way. For instance, everybody didn't want to be a Mandalorian. If I think about it and I see it in this way, this is the way. Everybody didn't want to be a Mandalorian. Everybody didn't want to be a Jedi. Some people wanted to be on the dark side, on the dark side of the Force. Some people wanted to not be involved in any of that shit and just care about being a shopkeep or whatever else they were doing. That's the thing with traditional teaching. It just kind of groups everybody together and says, here's the rules, here's the law, stick to it. And it doesn't matter if you don't agree with that. This is traditional teaching. This is what the mass majority feel should be done. And that's not always true. We're living in a time now where people, by the way, where people vote because they felt like that's what the mass would do. But I'm still waiting on cheaper gas. I'm still waiting on cheaper eggs. And it seems like eggs have been the most expensive thing that I've seen and for in my 30 plus years of life currently. So I don't see that going down. I see the cost of groceries going up. There are a lot of places that have removed their DEI initiatives. So basically, they don't give a fuck about women, blacks, people of any color, and gays. So now it's like this of like this is where you're supposed to shop is what they've taught us, but with all those protections removed from employees and customers, etc., where do the people shop? The people shop at those businesses that have that, those small business. We discussed this years ago, said this multiple times. The people have the power, but the same people that are like, oh, well, you have to go here because we say so. It doesn't work that way. Support the businesses that support you and your community. For instance, as much as I enjoyed and loved Target, knowing this new information, I can't go there. I can't shop there because there's no protections as means. And I thought Target was very forward thinking company. They were being very inclusive to LGBTQ people. They were being very inclusive to the black community, and they were making Target a nice place for all people to come and kind of find nice things, not necessarily Walmart, etc. And like, but this is just like, it is what it is. I can't tell you what to do at the end of the day. I can guide you. I can share the information. We can have a discussion board. We can talk about it. But you have to use the information you have at hand and do things that are best for you. That's what the traditional teaching says to me, basically. Here's all the information that we have. Now take that information and process it. A lot of people take that information and it goes out of their ear. They take and apply what they need to know and they move on to the next thing. The handful of people that go and explore this information and research this information, go beyond traditional teachings, dive further into the traditional teachings that explore. I'm talking to you people that are like questioning this information that you're given, that you're taking into account to research and verify this information. You're the people we're talking to right now. You overcome traditional teachings. You think outside of the box society tries to put us in. You, collective, are the cogs in the plan, the wrench in the plan, the cogs that are loose, whatever they want to call it. But you are the exception, collective. You exceed these things. You think beyond. You allow yourself to think beyond. You allow yourself to explore you. So it's like you grow up and you go to church and you go to church and you learn all these things and it's so great. But then you hit 18 and you start taking the things that the church teaches you and you look at the actions of the church, and then you start looking at the actions of the community and other people that go to other churches, and all those things don't align. So that allowed you to open your eyes and your mind and your heart space and start exploring and see. And the more you did that, the more that you learn that a lot of these traditional teachings are in fact not traditional teachings, but hate wrapped up in misogyny, passed out as compassion and love, and taught as a way of life, or is taught as these great teachings that have been handed down, when in all reality, they're just more teachings to reinforce exclusion, to reinforce being a bully, to reinforce, different laws that don't necessarily make sense. Like the people that get stuck on, like, okay, so the people that start with the Bible get stuck on all these, like, oh, it says it's illegal in the Bible. It's also illegal to touch. Football on Sundays is illegal. Bare hands touching the skin of a dead pig. The people that eat seafood. Each day that you work, you're supposed to be paid at the end of the day, not at the end of the week, not 2 weeks later. Having children out of wedlock is illegal. Wearing fabric with different types of material is illegal. So your polyester blends and your cotton and elastic, illegal. Let's see. Like the list goes on and on for these like bullshit ass traditional ways of thinking. And then it boggles my mind because even when we get to the gay thing, yes, and ironically I'm wearing this shirt, but people preach about how wrong it is to be gay, but you go monkeys, dolphins, various different animals adapt when there's a lack of mating partner. Male lions, if there's no females around, they fuck each other. I hate to bring it to you, baby. And they switch and they're dumb and they take their time. I watch a lot of Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, all that. Lions don't give a fuck. So that's two male lions fucking, swapping it out, busting out, taking out, etc. So it like gets into this. Well, that's not right for people. How is that not right for people? You literally see this in nature. You see many and experience many asexual things in nature that reproduce. And then we get into stupid shit like today. There are only two genders. There can't be only two genders if science has even introduced us to things like uh, to different sexualities. It's mind-boggling that people spend years becoming qualified to do things to only have some ordinary person that sits in a pulpit and rereads a book and opens it up and spews out a message and feels like they're now this influencer, they're above each other, to discredit someone's years of work and experience that they don't have any feel. They just grazed by, didn't like something that they heard, said, that's not true, that's not what the Bible says, that's not what this says, that's not what we were taught. Well, I don't believe in that. And it's weird, it's absolutely weird to see facts, to see truth, to have the information, and you still are in disbelief, but then you say something is wrong with me because I don't believe in your invisible God. Like, I believe there's something out there. I believe the universe is big and it was definitely created by something, but what? It's just one of those things to me. So it's like it's overcoming these traditional thinkings, overcoming the traditional teachings, and overcoming societal standards and expectations. And you've done that. You've shown that. You're entering a rest period, or you have been in a rest period. You earned this rest. You busted your ass. And at the universe, everybody saw. You busted your fucking ass. Page of Swords here, strategic solutioning. And it's like you came in and people were trying to make you out to be the problem, but you were actually the solution to the problem. And then they didn't want to see your value or see your worth because they felt what societal standards were is what you had to be. People continue to look at you and say, hey, you look like this, so you are supposed to be over here. And a bunch of people want to look at you and assume. Like, people look at me. I've been in all sorts of places. Don't get me wrong. White men, white women, all kinds of jobs that I'm qualified for, maybe even overqualified for. And they looked at me because I am me and said, no, 2 thumbs down. That person isn't who they say they are. We're going to go with this other person that's white or lighter skin that's actively doing this, that looks qualified for what I want. So instead of taking the person that the universe maybe sent to them and aligned to them with the qualifications they needed, the creativity and ability, they opt out to go with the lesser than because that's someone they can manipulate, can take advantage of, and can speak down to it or control. It's nothing wrong with you, collective. Trust me. I went through this process and I still go through it. It's nothing wrong with me and it's nothing wrong with you. But other people that feel inferior to you because of your light are going to always be an issue. So you were supposed to be the strategic solution for some of these people and they opted not to. So you step forward in a fearless action, maybe even to pour into your own cup and to not focus on them anymore, to attract your own vibe and your own tribe, or to work on your vibe and attract your tribe. Yeah. So these people are in regret because strategic solutioning you was like, no. So there's all kinds of hidden deceit here. Maybe they're blocking you money from you. They're holding money from you, keeping you back from your abundance because they're jealous and they were trying to get it for themselves or figure out how to steal it. And it didn't quite work out for them in their favor. 9 of Coins on the bottom of the deck, letting me know that not only do you get this abundance, but you win in whatever the situation is. It is a prosperous victory to you. And these people are experiencing a haunting loss. Yeah, they're reminiscing over memories with the cherished memories card, or 6 of Cups behind that 5 of Cups. 4 of Swords They're watching you go into this period of rest and breathing and being able to take your time and do as you want and what you please. Spirit, can we get one more card out here? This is just a go read. Here we go. Ethics over emotions. King of Swords here. Ethics over emotions. People see that coming to you, you stand in the power of truth. And because you definitely come in with ethics over emotions, you're causing terror moments. And these people only have memories of you. Memories of what could have been, what should have been. Watching you rest. Thinking strategically, resting, trying to get out of a stagnant routine that you left them in, and they see that there's a flowing attraction for you and the universe. All right, gang, gang, gang. Don't forget you can visit my website and book personal reading. If this message resonated with you, please like the video or leave a comment. If it did not, it's okay. Don't be a troll. If you would like to receive these collective videos or reads daily, please hit the subscribe button. I thank you very much for doing that. I thank you for joining me today. Most of all, continue to drink your water and mind your business, and drink your water. A round of applause for you showing up. Pat on the back for you being accountable today. I love you. And bundle up, go outside, ground yourself, take in the sun, hug a tree with its permission, make a snow angel, put your toes in the grass. If you can tolerate the temperatures, don't go outside getting sick and pneumonia to ground yourself. But definitely take all that in, ground yourself, put your toes in the grass, stay in moving water if you can tolerate it. Because I hug a tree. Continue to drink your water and mind your business, and drink your water. Sometimes things in your life will fall apart so they can come together. Sometimes you will meet places of defeat so that the old you or versions of you that you're elevating from will die off and allow you to grow and blossom into the new version of you. Sometimes you have done so much and you have raised the bar so high that you can't even see your progress. Alrighty. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that you have a splendiferous weekend. Play some video games, take the time out to read a book, read a comic, draw, sketch. Make sure you make some new time and take those 5 minutes, 2 5-minute breaks. Take that 10 minutes a day to do something new, to learn something new, to explore the skills that you already have. Love you all so much. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for streaming my music, adding me to your playlist, purchasing, spending the dollar. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting not just myself, but other small artists. Thank you just for continuing to resonate and to join me on the journey. I love you so much. Have the day you deserve. Treat yourself to something special this Saturday. And as always, smile, be kind, and feel your beat, boo. Have the day you deserve. Bye. Fuck some shit up. Bye.